Pew. Oh. And we in there. Peace and love to all the guys and gals and all the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do, good people. What's bustin', man? What's up, man? What's happening? Welcome back to the channels. Oh, and we litty in the city. Litty in the city. Litty in your city. Chill. Chill. And we definitely vibing green. Definitely vibing green. How we living out there, though, people? How y'all living, man? Real talk. You know, I got to check on my peoples, man. Check on the class. Academates, welcome back. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. You know what I'm talking about? We got it. We got it. We got another. Of course, you know, staff hooked us up. They said this is going to be a good one with the numerology. And I said, how so? And then you're going to see. I said, okay. So we got the specs here, guys. We have, and of course we're still with SCP-Y. You feel me? Told you we was gonna run a couple here, see how we're vibing with him. I mean, I'm not mad so far. So keep up the good work, SCP-Y. Salute to you. If you are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. If you are new, welcome, welcome. Ends, have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Hopefully, we can get you to subscribe and we can get you to stay around with the Academy and I. You know what I mean? Because we have fun over here at the Academy. We actually do a lot of research and we're starting to incorporate a lot of things. You know what I mean? And we get a lot of class participation. You know? So, with one of these things, speaking of numerology, and we're bringing numerology and we're colliding that with the SCPs. And boy, have we been able to put some things together just with simple, basic numerology. It's been ecstatic for me. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited for even more and to see exactly what these numbers are going to bring out as far as these anomalies are concerned. So, we have SCP, well, I don't necessarily know if it's SCP, but we have SCP-Y-12. Okay, that's Game of Kings. So, for my numerologists out there that loves to get it in with the numbers, you know what I mean? You vibe with the numbers. Let's see what staff got with us for number 12. Because, of course, we're going to add it up and we're going to get the number 3. So, we got, let me do that there. Need a little hand light here. Oh, we doubled up. Okay. Check it out, check it out, check it out. So, number 12, we have universal manifestation and expansion of perfect duality because it equals 3. Because it equals 3. Sorry. Because it equals 3, so you have the duality. We have manifesting, universal, manifestation, and expansion. That's perfect duality. Universal, manifest, and expansion. Okay? Now for the positives, we have leads with sensitivity, compassion, and creativity. Enthusiastic, resourceful, and artistic. For the negatives of 12, we have walking, talking, contradictions. Overly sensitive, critical, moody, childish, mischief maker. What's the word? What's the exaggeration and deception? Okay, that's the positive and the negatives of the number 12. And the continuation we have here, we have government official. So a government official is tagged with the number 12. We have rulership over churches, temples, other houses of worship, theaters, and government buildings. And for the tarot, for anybody that's in the tarot, not everybody's into the tarot cards, but for anybody that's into the tarot, we actually have the tarot card Empress. So that again, that's Game of Kings, and we have an Empress here. So we're still along the lines. I mean, a lot of this is already busting with just the title alone. I mean, we got temples, churches. I mean, kings are normally, you know what I mean. So government, kings, government. You know what I mean. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Victim or sacrificial lamb. That's gonna be, hold on. in the tarot is the Hangman. So this is the 3. So the 3 in tarot is the Hangman. And in Kings, people get, okay? So that's a nothing. All right? So, and that's just because, if y'all missed that part, that's because we added 1 plus 2, 3, okay? So that gives you your 3. So you always want to break down the double digits to a single digit, and now we have 3. And that positive is ambitious, popular, confident, sociable, articulate. For the negative, we have vain, dictator. Basically, you dictate a lot. Goddamn, I'm not gonna sit here and just be fumbling over these words. Dictatorial, or some shit like that. All right, we got wasteful, shallow, boastful, self-indulgent, jealous, unreliable, extravagant, a show-off, and superficial. Okay, now that's what we have for the numerology for the actual number of Game of Kings. Now I don't know if this number is like what this is like, the official number of such entity, anomaly, or whatever this is. I don't know if he's going in order. I don't know how that's going. All right, guys, I don't know how that's going, but it's more so whatever number that something landed on, that's the energy that it resonated with, and that's why it found its way to that number. All right, so it's however it is. Anything could have been number 12. You feel me? It's just, this is what number 12 was to him. So we may run across Game of Kings or whatever this is in some other category, and it may be number 10,000. Who knows? But we'll do the numbers when they come. All right. But one thing I think we got down here is what they have on the sheet is 11. That was the time that I saw. Now I actually saw the time, and it said 11:11. If you're familiar with the angel number 11:11, some of y'all should, whatever that resonates with you. But I look at times as well, and so we got what we have for the 11 right here. I'll just throw this one out there: is new beginnings, doorway to spiritual and physical worlds, creative visionaries, master of deception, lies for no reason, bad temper, and the tarot is strength and justice. And it's okay, yeah, and C2 for the positive and negatives, because you would add 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, and then it says, so the occupation here for the 11 is a poet, musician, a psychic, a healer, a naval officer, designer, and an artist. Okay. And for the 2, on the positives, let's see what the 2 is. Okay, we got 2 right here. All right, so the 2 is easygoing, mild-mannered, agreeable, patient, considerate, cooperative, gracious, kind, peacemaker, caring, persuasive, charming, receptive, diplomatic, understanding, modest, and unwavering. The negatives are petty, small-minded, deceptive, apathetic, shy, weak, hoarding, super sensitive, cruel, impatient, uncooperative, sly, insincere, and inconsiderate. Okay? And that will be your number 2. And class, that will be your numerology for today. You're welcome. Now, I hope you have what you need, because I do. And without further ado, let's get to what it is that we do.
Item number SCP-Y-012. Object class Euclid.
Euclid. Let's get it. Now keep all
Special
that in mind.
containment procedures. SCP-Y-012 is to be contained within a reinforced steel containment chamber at Site Y1. Access to SCP-Y-012 is restricted to personnel with Level 3 security clearance or higher, and experimentation involving SCP-Y-0...
Who knew? Level 3 clearance. As soon as we get started, guys. As soon as we get started. Level 3 clearance already. And what we say? 12-3. Let's go.
012 must be approved by the site director. The containment chamber is to be equipped with surveillance cameras to monitor the activity of SCP-Y-012 at all times. SCP-Y-012 is to be kept covered with a heavy cloth when not in use to prevent inadvertent activation of its anomalous properties. Personnel entering SCP-Y-012's containment chamber for research or testing purposes must undergo thorough psychological evaluation before and after interaction with SCP-Y-012. Description: SCP-Y-012 is a sentient chess set comprised of a wooden board and intricately carved wooden pieces. The pieces of SCP-Y-012 exhibit sapience and possess unique abilities based on their respective positions on the chessboard. When engaged in a game, SCP-Y-012 will challenge the player to strategic matches, with the pieces coming to life and demonstrating their capabilities in combat. Individuals who touch the chess pieces report that during the game they cannot see standard reality and instead perceive a black and white world with heavy medieval themes. Players describe being in a large throne room filled with spectral knights and subjects, all of whom watch the proceedings with an intense, unsettling focus on an empty throne in the center of the room. If the player loses a game against SCP-Y-012, a random piece on the chessboard will turn to dust, and the losing player will be subjected to an excruciatingly painful process. During this process, the player is transformed into the new chess piece, effectively becoming part of SCP-Y-012. The transformation involves a reduction in size and physical alteration to match the appearance of the chosen chess piece. Conversely, if the player emerges victorious in a match against SCP-Y-012, the chess set will disappear and the player will gain temporary access to anomalous abilities. For a period of 48 hours following their victory, the player is capable of summoning black and white phantasmal knights, bishops, and soldiers, each representing pieces on a chessboard. These summoned phantasms exhibit exceptional combat abilities and are fiercely loyal to the winning player, protecting them at all costs. The summoned phantasms, designated SCP-Y-012b, produce disembodied voices that whisper, "Protect the king," and analysis has shown that some voices bear striking similarities to those of former D-Class personnel who lost games against SCP-Y-012 and were subsequently transformed into chess pieces. After the 48-hour period elapses, SCP-Y-012 will rematerialize in front of the player, and they will lose the ability to summon phantasmal allies. SCP-Y-012 will resume its normal state, ready to engage in further games with potential challengers. Incident Report Y012-1. Date: July 23, 2000. Subject: D7391. Details: during a scheduled test, D7391 attempted to leave the game in progress, expressing fear and a desire to quit. As D7391 stood up and moved away from the table, a spectral knight manifested and swiftly decapitated him. The incident was recorded, and subsequent analysis confirmed the manifestation of the knight originated from SCP-Y-012. Incident Report Y012-2. Date: July 24, 2000. Subject: D8412. Details: D8412 attempted to cheat during a game with SCP-Y-012 by moving pieces while SCP-Y-012 was in a dormant state. Upon resumption of the game, spectral horses manifested and executed D8412 by drawing and quartering him. The gruesome execution was captured on surveillance footage, confirming the origin of the horses as SCP-Y-012. Incident Report Y012-3. Date: July 25, 2000. Subject: D9203. Details: during a game with SCP-Y012, D9203 became increasingly frustrated and fearful as he realized he was losing. In a fit of panic, D9203 shoved the chess set off the table Immediately, a spectral knight appeared and decapitated D9203. The incident was fully documented, highlighting the immediate and lethal response from SCP-Y-012 to any perceived disruption or disrespect during gameplay. All personnel are reminded of the severe consequences of tampering with SCP-Y-012 and are instructed to follow established protocols without deviation. Further testing is to be conducted under strict supervision with emergency response measures in place. Interaction Log Y012-L. Date: August 3rd, 2000. Personnel involved: Psychic Specialist Charlie Lawrence, Mobile Task Force Zeta 0, Bad Bunch. D9501, former D-Class, now a
Okay. So we got our Psychic here. That's in the 11. So that was with the time. So we got our Psychic. We got a doorway to spiritual and physical worlds. All on the 11s right now.
chess piece within SCP-Y-012. Location: Site Y1, SCP-Y-012. Containment Chamber. Purpose: to investigate the internal world of SCP-Y-012 and gather information from D9501, a low-level psychic who was transformed into a chess piece. Psychic interaction recorded using brainwave auditory reception device, BARD. Begin log.
What?
D9501. This is Charlie Lawrence from Zeta 0. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm here to understand what
He's
happened.
the chess piece?
Where are you?
Is he talking as the chess piece right now? Of course, telepathy through his mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dense. Is that what's going on? Hey, man, this chair looks mighty familiar, man. Is this the Game of Thrones chair? Hey, man, I think they telling us something, man. Hold up.
You right now. Can you describe anything about your surroundings?
I'm in a throne room, I think. Everything is black and white. Just, there are knights and the bishop all watching an empty throne. They don't see me, but I see them.
I see. Can you tell me more about this place? What else do you see?
It's like a medieval court, but twisted. Everything is dark, cold. The walls are stone, but there's no warmth, no life. Just the specters.
What about these specters? You mentioned the bishop earlier. Who or what is that?
The bishop is relentless. It hunts me. It hunts anyone who isn't one of them. I've seen others, real people like me, but they don't. They don't last. The bishop finds them, and executes them. This world, the world here, it's full of black and white specters. No color, no warmth.
D9501. Can you describe the bishop? We never know what details might help us get you out of this predicament.
Tall and robed, carrying a, staff? Eyes that burn. They burn with a cold fire. It doesn't speak. It just judges. I've been running, hiding. I can feel it. Getting closer.
Focus, D9501. What else have you seen in this world? Any weaknesses, any way out?
I saw humans, but they're all dead now. Hung, executed, no escape, only the king.
The king? Who is the king?
The true king waits for me. The true king will bring the end. I am but dust. King of kings, one above all. It is my honor, may the king consume mine heart.
D9501, stay with me. Who is the king? What do you mean?
The true king waits for me. The true king will bring the end. I am but dust. King of kings, one above all. It is my honor, may the king consume
D9501, stay with me.
The true king waits for me.
Listen to my voice. Can you hear me?
I am but dust. King of kings, one above all. It is my honor, may the king consume mine heart. The true king waits for me. The true king will bring the end. I am but dust. King of kings, one above all. It is my honor, may the king consume mine heart. The true king waits for me. The true king will bring the end. I am but dust. King of kings, one above all.
After roughly 10 minutes of repeating these phrases, D9501 stopped responding. Post-interaction analysis. The interaction confirms the existence of a sentient malevolent presence within SCP-Y-012, specifically identified as the Bishop. D9501's transformation appears to retain his psychic resistance, allowing him to maintain his personality, but at the cost of severe mental degradation. The internal world of SCP-Y-012 is dominated by spectral entities and a mysterious king, suggesting a structured hierarchy within this anomalous realm. Further interactions should be approached with extreme caution, and additional psychic support should be considered to prevent similar breakdowns. Addendum Y012L-1. Lawrence's report indicates a profound psychological effect on those trapped within SCP-Y-012, especially those with psychic abilities. Future experiments should prioritize the mental health of participants and ensure immediate medical and psychological support post-interaction. The nature of the king mentioned by D9501 remains unclear. Continued investigation is required to determine the identity and significance of this entity within SCP-Y-012. This is Director Knightley, signing off on another report at Site Y1. I eagerly look forward to having your audience in future reports.
Well, what in the... What happened? Okay. Well, damn, y'all. It just, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. A chess game. I mean, it's not surprising, the game, of course, but I wasn't expecting that. So let's go over this a little bit. So definitely we have psychics. I'm not gonna necessarily say it was hard to figure this out. To see, I mean, definitely victims. We got some victims here. Sacrificial lamb. You can say that people getting tossed up there to be a sacrifice. So yeah, definitely victims or sacrificial lamb going on. The hangman. People were really getting hung out to dry in this mother. You know what I'm saying? You lose, bro. I mean, off with your head. Ooh. Ooh. Rough. That's rough. That's rough, having to play that game. I don't know anything about chess. Nothing. That I'm gonna let you have it. You can have it. On that note, you can have it. I don't believe me. I don't put your money on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a gambling guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially talking about chess. And Buddy didn't even want to finish the game, and him got finished. Finito. Off with it, yo. Quickly. The thing came. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Them things was looking kind of dope. They was looking dope as they were. I wanted to say that a couple times, but I was looking over the numbers, you know what I'm saying, as he was scanning. But what the boys at, man? What the boys at, man? What the boys at, man? These boys right here, man. These boys right here, man. I can't front, bro. The way they was walking through, right here.
Analysis has shown that some voices bear striking similarities to those of former D-Class personnel who lost games against SCP-Y-012
You see, buddy,
and
in
were
the corner,
subsequently
like,
transformed into chess pieces. After the 48-hour period elapses, SCP-Y-012 will rematerialize in front of the player, and they will lose the ability to summon phantasmal allies.
They definitely
SCP-Y-012 will resume its normal...
Definitely look like they're getting the ace card. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what and I'm like, man, this looks dope. Like they look like a whole bunch of Assassin's Creed type guys ready to get to business. Stepping on, I'm talking about for real. So I can't be mad at that. I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my kind of stuff right there. So I mean, I was like, man, that looks dope. They look like they'll get on something. But yeah, man. So But as y'all see, the numbers, I mean, we go by the numbers. I mean, of course, like we said, it was a doorway to a spiritual world. There, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got that one. We got the psychics. We got the doorway to the spiritual world. We got rulership. You know what I'm saying? This is rulership here we're talking about, and this thing has rulership over churches and temples, other houses of worship, and of course, you know what I'm saying? Government buildings. The Empress is the tarot card, best anytime. You feel me? I mean, of course we're gonna get deception from the people that put these guys up to it. That, you know what I'm saying, that forces them to do some of this stuff and get them all jammed up, whatnot. I mean, that's still rough though, guys. I mean, the hangman, we got the victim. There are a lot of victims here, a lot of sacrifices here. I mean, it's unreliable. What they said about the bishop, he got his own thing going on. So that's almost like show off. Yeah. So we were all over the place with the numbers. So of course we hit a couple 12s, we hit a couple 11s. That was on the time. We tapped in with the 3. We tapped in on the 3, which it added up to, definitely. So for the numerology, for the ones that get down with the numbers, and there you go with the numbers again. More proof that by the number, I don't do coincidence. You know, so staff said it was gonna be pretty good. It was gonna be a lot of connections on a lot of bits. I mean, I probably could have pulled more cards for real to really get to narrow down some of the numbers that he was calling out, because yeah, it was going there. I mean, but then what do y'all think about the actual video though? Like, what do y'all think about what's going on with the fact that you lose the game, you become one of the pieces? Like what do y'all think about that? Because I was still trying to wrap that around my head. Like, okay, if I lose the game, I become a chess piece. That's it. Like that, and that's it for me. Like, okay, so where do I go from there? I promise you, this wouldn't be one that I wanted to do. Like D-class my ass. I'm like, I'm not. After seeing what, no. And then if you don't want to finish the game, you're not walking away anyway. No, I'm good. I'm good. I am good. I like my hat. Okay, I'm good. But yeah, what y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that one. What do y'all think about SCP-Y? You know what I'm saying? The way he bringing it. Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a couple more that I want to do. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it in. You feel me? I'm just trying to get y'all take on it, cause I mean we in this thing together, right? We gonna be busting this thing out, right, Academates? I'm still here for the very same reason. And I'm kind of the numerology, to be honest with you, it actually makes it a little bit more intriguing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder what we gonna get next. For real, just running off the number. I mean, it gives you a broader. I mean, dang, bro. I mean, like, really think about it. It really, I mean, you can really get deep with this. Like, man, it really gives you a lot more to think about. Especially for those that's already went through these videos and already saw most of the SCPs and all this stuff. You know what I mean? And like I said, I mean, I may be late to the party, but I know nobody brought these numerals to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is a different perspective, of course, different perspective. And again, and we don't condone, you know what I'm saying, the belief of anything until you do your own due diligence. Like, I believe what I believe for I did my research. I've seen and done, you know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with where I'm at, with what I'm on. You dig? And you should be that same way for yourself. You know what I mean? Not for anybody else, for yourself. So I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually happy that if I can help you add something to your reservoir, you know what I'm saying, and your arsenal to get it busting in your paradigm, then you know what I'm saying, I am obliged. You know what I'm saying? We in this together, right? So this just a different perspective. I don't sway any minds to do anything, but I do condone and sway minds to do one thing. So let me not say anything. I don't sway to belief of everything that comes from this channel or through this channel as far as what we're viewing, but I condone that you do your own due diligence, right? That you pick up a book, right? That you use your celly for more than just Snapchatting and Instagramming and all, you know what I'm saying, social media. That you actually use Google for the purpose of Google, right? I mean, regardless of what we know be going on in the backgrounds of our stuff and our doubters and all that, we still got to do our due diligence and do our searching and do our research so we can get them receipts, man. We need them receipts, man. So that's what we're doing for. We're getting receipts. So for that, I think I appreciate the class of participation. The class participations. Let me slow down. I appreciate the class participations. Everybody that puts in the comments, that they voice their opinions, that has sent me in certain directions to research certain things, because we definitely found stuff, and everywhere that y'all sent me to look at something, we definitely found something. Like, that was like, wow, right there in plain sight, right? So I really do appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all joining me and spending your time with me, you feel me? I know that sometimes I can go off on a rant and go, you know what I'm saying, there, but see, I be on one sometimes, and they get me there sometimes, because I be knowing things that just, and it irks when they put the, you feel me? So it's kind of, it gets frustrating, guys. It just gets frustrating. So just bear with. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. So head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. You know what I'm saying? That's myself included, because I know them days I be on one. I be trying to keep it in, man. But sometimes it just get me there, especially when we talking about children. So this stuff just gets me there. And it's a lot of wickedness going on in this world, and we all know that. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's we gotta do something about it, though, y'all. We can't expect corporations to do anything. Okay, it's a corporation. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything but what a corporation does. You know what I'm saying? Continue to operate. Okay, that's what corporations do. If you want to, all the extra, you got to do that for yourself. So it's a lot to think about out here. You know what I'm saying? So keep CT on. Critical thinking for those that are new and don't know what the CT is over here. It is critical thinking. We keep that on, please. 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 Do yourself that favor. Critical think about the things that you see and that you deal with on a daily basis. It's criticals out here. So keep that on. Do your due diligence. Get your dibs. You know what I'm saying? It's discernment, your intuition, and due diligence. When you stack them, you got what you got. Dibs. You feel me? When you got it, when you know you got it, you'll know. You be like, oh, dang. Yeah, it'll hit just like that. So, until next time, peace and love. Peace and love.